Can you guys hear me? Like the video, 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 subscribe, smash the like button, smash the like button. Apologies for coming late, guys. You know the way American weather is. I apologize, my people. How will I do today? Like the video, guys. We have a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. But firstly, smash the like button, smash the like button, like that damn big. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, like that video, guys. Like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, smash the like button, like the video, my people, like the video. Smash the like button, guys. Like that video. We're gonna talk about a lot. But before we talk about that, get the like button, guys. Get the like button. We're gonna talk about a lot. We're gonna talk about Pasero's Nigerian resignation. We're gonna do Pochettino, Chelsea, and Ruben Amorim. Then we're gonna do a prediction for the Manchester derby. Surely we're gonna do that. But before that, smash the like button, like that damn video. Let's go, my people. Yo, my people, and then like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, my people. Sorry for coming late, making a noise. It is the weather. I'm making a noise. I was doing so much stuff, and the weather, American weather is American weather, so making a noise for me. Making her forgive me. We're gonna catch up a lot and talk about a lot of something to be discussed. But firstly, we're gonna talk about also Pasero's contract resignation. That's number one. We're going to talk about Ruben Amorim because I want to tie Ruben Amorim to Chelsea and to Pochettino. We're going to look forward to the Manchester derby where we're going to do our prediction. Then we get the heck out of here. But surely, we're going to have that discussion. But it is very, 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 very important to have that discussion. Whether I like it or not, it is very, very important to have that discussion. It is. Smash the like button, like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, guys. Like that video, I people like the video. Get the likes up, guys. Like that video, guys. Like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, like that video. So, firstly, let's talk. Let's talk. Firstly, I want to talk about Jose Pasero's contract resignation. And I think after the Nations Cup, me, Abdul, and other guys were telling me that this man is leaving, yes, but do they have a suitable replacement for him to leave? People were like, local coach. I was like, if you're going to bring in local coach, bring in a local coach that knows exactly what is going on in the national team, that know the haters of the national team. Yes, we can bring in a local coach, but I think the problem with the situation I have with the local coach with NFF is very simple. This thing is all about politics, and like I tell people, NFF doesn't want to spend money. It's all about politics, and if you don't anoint their pocket, they won't spend money. You have to anoint their pocket for them to spend money. That's it. And I will tell people they will pursue a lot of money which they don't want to pay you. And I can understand that. I can understand that situation. I understand that situation, but again, Pasero has done well that for me, he's done very well. For me, he's done very, very well. For me, he's done very, very well in terms of um him being in the final because he's he surpassed above that. He's done very well for me, man. So it's very, very important. But again, like I said again, it depends on what the NFF want. For me, it surpasses what the NFF want for me. It surpasses for me. And whether people like it or not, whether they like it or not, it's done very well for me. It should be given a contract renewal, at least a 2-year contract of take us to Morocco, take us to America for the World Cup. And after that, we will decide what we want to do. Because a manager like that, you need continuity for me though. Because the guy has known the in and out of the club. And people might say he play pragmatic football. Okay, let's say he play pragmatic football, but the game is winning. Is winning. And the pragmatic football, but the pragmatic football that you guys are complaining about, you guys are talking about, the pragmatic football you guys are talking about, it took us to the Nations Cup final. So we might get pissed off, get this, get that, get this, get that, get this, get that, get this, get that about the pragmatic football. But guys, it took us to the final. It is. It is. It took us to the final. It took us to the final. So whether we like it or not, the pragmatic football took us to the final. It now depends on what the NFF want. And I tell people, the NFF doesn't want to spend money. And if you do not annoy their pocket in terms of if you don't get them pissed off, there's no way you're gonna get it thrown out of them. And I was telling Abdul this question after the nation. I said, if you're gonna bring, if it is for me, I'll prefer Finidi George. And I think the NFF wants to bring EMANUELL AMUNIKE to the national team in terms of using a local coach. Okay, you want to use a local coach, I understand that. For me, I understand that. But again, if you're gonna bring in a local coach, why do you hire Austin Ogochukwu Gavon for you to be an interim coach? Why not just give Finidi George the official job as a coach? Then make it official because remember there is a World Cup qualifier in June. Whether we like it or not, you can't escape it. There's match in June. There's one in September. The African Cup of Nations qualifier starts in September. The World Cup qualifier starts in June. So you can't escape it. There's no way you can run away from it. Is the government the right man for me? No. Because the government cost of the World Cup. We didn't go to the World Cup because of him. So whether people like it or not, also negotiate could government cost of the World Cup. So for me, Jose Pasero has done very well for me for his contract to be renewed. For me, he's done very well for his contract to be renewed. But like I said again, there is so much politics that is on park when it comes to African football, and especially the NFF, because they won't say the truth. You will never hear the truth from the NFF. You won't. And whether people like it or not, you won't hear the truth from the NFF. You will never. But again, like I said, this manager deserve a contract renewal. And the reason I said this is because he's earned it is he's shown enough that okay, at least I need continuity. I've surpassed expectation. Now I want to continue with this team because I know the ethos of this team in and out. Give me the chance to continue with this team, which can help a lot. But like I said, NFF, if you don't hold their pocket, they will not learn. So they have to learn the hard way or the easy way. And I said it again. We did not make it to the World Cup due to us in the Guavon tactics and everything. We lost to Ghana. Remember that match. So if you're gonna make a Guavon the assistant coach, they need to be careful. Find a permanent coach before June. Make him the permanent coach before June. And I'm confused myself. If you need to join with assistant coach to Pasero for the Nations Cup, then why don't you promote him to the national team then? Promote him. Make him the manager. You make life more easier for you. Make him the manager. Mm-hmm. He's been with the team already. Mm-hmm. And he's been with the team already. He knows the team in and out. He went with the team to the Nations Cup. So I think he has the team in and out with team already. So I think he should be given enough chance to for me to go far in terms of him being the manager. But again, like I said, like I always tell people, there is so much politics when it comes to African football. There is a politics when it comes to African football. There is. Surely there is politics when it comes to African football. There is. That cannot change. And whether we like it or not, it can change. And I was telling about this. I said, the man deserve. I was firstly when I sat down, I was like, then does he really deserve a contract? Then later on, then I remember I'm like, this man deserve an apology for me. deserve to go for me. Deserve to go out for me. No, for me, it deserve for me. It deserve to contract renewal. And the reason I will tell you is that is because the reason is because it surpassed all everybody expectation. It surpassed it. All everybody expectation is surpassing, man. So it surpassed the expectation of everybody. It did. So it did, man. It did. It did surpass it did surpass it. So whether we like it or not, it did surpass it, man. But again, Nigeria football needs to just move forward. That's it. That's the key. We need to just move forward in terms of how can we make the wrong right? How can we do things to benefit our national team? Because now we have a solid base. We have a solidity. We have a base. We have something we can hang our hat on and say, okay, good. This one can pave the way for us going forward. We look much better in this, in this, in this, in that, in this, in that, in this, in that, in this, in this, in that, in this, in that, in this, in that, in this, in that. Surely in that, in this. So now we can't just regress. For me, we have to continue. We cannot regress. We gotta continue. And like I tell people, you have to continue. You can't regress. You gotta continue. You have to. But again, it depends on NFF, Ibrahim Gassau, because Ahmad Benik is not there anymore. So Ibrahim Gassau is the new NFF president. So for me, he needs to find a way to. For me, he needs to find a way, firstly, to galvanize the team after the Nations Cup, because a lot of people are still kind of hot after the final. So they have to find a way now to calm the fans down, organize the team, calm the fans down, and organize it and make the team look much better. That's I think that's better for me. That's better, man. That's better, man. That's better. But again, NFF and corruption. So it doesn't surprise me because it's not the first time and it will not be the last. It won't be the last. So you just have to find a way to fix up and find a way to fix. You have to find a way to fix how do I put it? You have to find a way to fix the international football with the NFF president, technical crew, whatever is going on. Because guys, by June it's a World Cup qualifier. It's September Nations Cup qualifier. How do they do it? It's on them. They have to find the right balance. I don't want a government to be the manager because it's just an interim, which I understand. Maybe they are doing that for them to find an appropriate manager. You gotta find an appropriate manager before June. For me, you have to find the appropriate manager before June. That one for me, oh, you have to find the right one before June. It is paramount. You have to find the right one before June. There is no two ways about it. You have to, because it's gonna just look very, very weird that we don't have a proper manager going into the World Cup qualifier and National Cup qualifier. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. So whether I would like it or not, whether I would like it or not, for me, we have to find the right manager. It is important. We have to. We want to find the right manager for me. We have to find the right player that lead us forward. It is key. The manager that's going to lead us forward is key. Because if you cannot find the right manager that's going to lead us forward, then how do we succeed as a team? It is paramount. But like I said, I'm enjoying the national team football. Like everybody enjoy the AFCON. I enjoy the AFCON, and I want to see more of that going forward. Now, how do we do that? It's having a structures in the national team, which most country, not all of them, maybe some of the country have, while some also is struggling with the structure. But for me, in terms of strikers, we have it. Now we have to just find the right balance in the midfield and in the defense. For me, I think we are good in the striking position. We have so many strikers I can call upon. Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface, Gift Orban, how do I call it? Orban, Boniface, so many of them, like so many. So to Apple playing for higher, so many of them. We have so many we can call upon and rely on. Why? It's because like they are doing very very well in the national in their club football. So you can always call and rely on them to come join national team. So it depends in terms of the midfielder too. We have to go into the market, try to bring in players like Olise and Co, Iberizzi and Co. So it is important to do it is important to have that. It is important because we remember the last AFCON too. We are very short in this field, but our attack was very good. In as much as our attack was good, we have so many injuries that we had to cope with. So the balance of the team was not good enough. The balance of the team was not good enough. That's number one. And the team going forward, the team that's why the team looked very good defensively. We also look very suspect going forward because our striker were very limited in terms of Osimhen. Yes, people abuse Osimhen. He didn't do well in AFCON, which I didn't disagree about. But I look at the players around him. He's being stabbed a lot when it comes to services because we play three at the back. Yeah, very defensively. But because I've seen three at the back being attacking. Filippo Inzaghi play I say Filippo Inzaghi. Simeone Inzaghi of Inter play three at the back. Sexy football. Ruben Amorim, which is gonna come and play three at the back. It works. Sabia also play three at the back. Three at the back is not a defensive thing. It's just about how you set it up to make it work. That's me. It depends on how you set the three at the back. How do you set it up? What makes three at the back special? So it depends on how you set up the three at the back. But again, I will not say too much in regards to that. I won't say much in regards to that, and the reason is because I want to see what the NFF is going to do going forward in terms of June World Cup qualifier. Because remember, we play South Africa already in Nations Cup, so they know the way we play. It's all about now. Who's going to be the manager coming into June? Is it going to be Govon, or are we going to have a new manager on seat? So that has to be fixed for me in terms of who will be the manager in June. For me, I keep telling people June is very pivotal for me. I don't want the Govon to even near the coaching in Nigeria. You just have to like for me, I don't want him to near there. For me, it should be doing the job upstairs together with the likes of Ibrahim Gassau, the NFF president, and the technical crew. That is his job there. I do not want him to be anywhere near. I'll repeat myself. I don't want him to be anywhere near. What did I say? Anywhere near the managerial job. Why? Because for me, it's not the manager. It's just a figurehead, and I don't want that in my national team. I don't want a figurehead in my national team. I want someone who understands the ethos of football. And I told Abdul after the Nations Cup, I said, in as much as Pasero played terrorism football, it surpassed expectation for me by getting us to the final. Yes, we didn't win it, but we got into the final. Now, can we build with him going forward? That's the key. That's number one key. Number two key is this man knows majority of the players and the goalkeeper. You just have to find a way to work. You have to find continuity in the team, which is very key. You have to find continuity. Once you find continuity in the team, I think we'll be fine. For me, though, now you sack him, now you bring in a Guavon as an interim until you find the right manager, and you make what's called you make Finidi George assistant. Why not make George the official Nigerian national team coach? Put that pressure on him. Finidi George is a legend. Why not make him the manager? Then, if you make Finidi George the manager, let him make the decision. Give him tax. Take us to the World Cup 2026 and take us to Morocco 2025. Very simple. That's the key. If you fail to meet expectation, you have to question him. That's the expectation. So are you going to start paying a foreign manager? Because no foreign manager is going to come because of the shenanigans that is going on with the NFA. They do not want to pay any foreign manager money. You're going to be who you see the whole Geneto money. They didn't even pay that money before that man left. Now you hire Pasero money, which is not good enough as a country for Nigeria. It's not good enough. We owing the manager money. If that's the case, then bring in a local coach where the local coach will actually coach. AMUNIKE has come out and said he wants, for me, everybody have their preference. My preference is George. I don't want AMUNIKE. But again, everybody have their preference. My own is George. George knows the ethos of the team because he went to the Nations Cup with them, with Pasero. He was the right hand side assistant coach. So he knows the players, he knows the team, he knows everything. Why not promote George as the manager, then give him that tax? Promote him as the manager, give him that tax. Instead of promoting a Guavon, because we know what the Guavon did to us. With him, we did not qualify for the World Cup. We did not qualify for the World Cup. We did not make it to the World Cup. So Guavon for me, in terms of him being the manager, for me, it's quack. You make him an interim manager until you find the right manager. For me, that is a very terrible structure. We know how it ends. We are in February, we are in March. The next match, our next qualifying match is in June. That's a World Cup qualifier against South Africa. For me, I need to see the right manager before June, whether you like it or not. I need to see the new manager in June. If not, I'm gonna have a serious problem with NFF president and the whole Nigerian structure, because we have to do well when it comes to Nations Cup now in Morocco. We have to go to Morocco and win it. We have to qualify for the World Cup, whether people like it or not. We sell jersey, qualify. It's key. That's the maximum. So you can't give a national team coach, you can't give it to a quack manager who doesn't know what to do. That's why I call a Guavon. A Guavon is a quack manager. He doesn't know anything about manager. Don't even put him there. But Ibrahim Gazal, the NFF president, and made that decision. Now, it's made a decision. We have to respect the decision and we have to support him. Like I said, if you are going to make Finidi George the assistant coach, why not make him the manager and give him 2 years? Take us to America in 2026 and take us to Morocco. Take us to Morocco in 2025. That's Morocco in 2025. Let's see. Take us there. If he exceeds the expectation, then you renew his contract. If he does not, you terminate his contract. Take us there. But you give a governor as an interim until you find the right manager. For me, that for me is lack of structure, lack of proper structure, lack of proper identity, lack of proper technical know-how with Ibrahim Gazal, the NFF president. You have to get it right. Yes, people hate Pasero this. I keep telling people, yes, I understand people that doesn't like the taxi, but this guy took us to the Nations Cup final. We didn't win it, but he took us there. So for me, I think it should be able to find a balance, the middle ground in terms of finding a way to renew his contract. But NFF has made that decision. I can't say much about this. I just have to respect and support the decision they make. I can't say too much. I have to respect and support the decision they make. But again, they have to get it right. Whether they like it or not, they have to get it right. They have to get it. It is important to get it right because the structures of national team needs to be spot on. It has to be top notch in terms of going forward. It has to be spot on because you cannot go for being a second in the Nations Cup, doing very well, people giving us praise, then being trash when it comes to another Nations Cup or World Cup. It won't bode well. It will not go well. We have to maintain the consistency. That's why I said I need Ibrahim Gazal to make the right decision when it comes to African football. But again, there's too much politics. There's too much politics, man. There is too much. There's too much to catch up when it comes to Nigerian football. There are too much politics where I don't want to deviate into that situation right now. If I talk about it, it will not go. It won't go well. It will not go well. So because me, I'm gonna go straight to where I needed to be going to. I will hit the bullet on the point straight forward. But I don't want to do that right now. And the reason is because there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about, man. There's so much to talk about, man. There's so much to talk about when it comes to when it comes to national team. But again, they have to get it right. Whether they like it or not, they gotta get it right. Find the way to fix the structures. I don't know when they're gonna announce the new manager. Maybe they are trying to do their balancing of situation, which is okay. Fair enough. Put a Guavante as the interim before you find the right manager. And this is my question now. You brought in a Guavon, you put Penity George as an assistant. Then the same question brought out Nigeria was scratching their head that why not make Finidi the coach instead of giving him an assistant? Instead of giving him the title as an assistant coach, why not make him the coach? Let him put the pressure on him. Put the pressure on Finidi George. Let's see if he's good enough to lead us going forward. We need to know. Why not? But again, I think the NFF have a different opinion. And I won't blame the opinion. I will not blame the opinion. Are they waiting for the right manager? I don't know. So I don't know for me. I don't know. They have to get it right with the national team. Austin Guavon is gonna be the interim for now until they figure out who the new manager will be. We don't know when that's gonna be announced. We don't know. We don't know when it will be announced. Whenever, whichever, whatever time is announced, whatever time is announced, they have to just get it right. That's what I can say. They have to get it right. They have to. They have to get it right, man. They have to get it right. They have to. It is very, very, very paramount and important. It is. Have to get it right. We've done very well in Nations Cup. What we want now, we don't want to go backward. We want to keep going forward. That's the key. That's the key. That's the key. We want to keep going forward. But again, like I said, again, NFF they have a decision to make. What decision would they make? I don't know. They have a decision to make. What decision would they make? I don't know. So what decision would they make? I don't know. We'll see. But again, I still believe continuity is key when it comes to the national team. But what did I know? The NFF personally knows more about it. But for me, I still don't want that. I want more in terms of continuity. But again, we'll see where the national team goes from here for me. I won't judge now until I see who's gonna be the new coach, who will be with him, what will be the expectation going forward from him, what are his players, what are the team speaking for the Nations Cup qualifier, for the World Cup qualifier, who are his players. Then I think after that, that will make me judge in terms of I will judge more. I think that will make me judge more. But right now, it's all permutation and combination. So Iguavon is the assistant coach for is the interim manager for now until further notice when they find a new coach. Fair enough. Whichever time, whatever time they try to look at that, I wish them best of luck. Just get it right. It is key. Get it right. Very, very key. Get it right. There is no time right now as a speedwriter than getting the national team coach right. It is key. It is key. You have to get it right because if you do not get it right, you're gonna get a lot of scrutiny. You're already getting a lot of scrutiny already for from the social media people already in terms of do we know where we're heading to? The same a governor that did not qualify us for World Cup, we are giving him the tag to be the coach. So is that the stigma? Um, that the stigma the NFF want? I don't think that the stigma they want. But again, like I said already, the objective for me is make it to Maru 2025. That's number one. That's the key for me. Make it there. Once you make it to Maru 2025, then we can have a discussion about it and make it to the 2026 World Cup. It is key. It is very, very key. It is very, 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 very key for me. So we'll see how it goes with national team, what they decide to do in terms of what does the board want, what does the NFF want to do. So we'll see. But at the moment right now, Austin Guavon is the interim coach right now, supported by Finidi George and everything going forward. So we'll see how everything pans out going forward. I think that will determine more. We'll see how everything pans out. But right now, it is what it is at the moment right now. So nothing to talk about that. But just wait and see. Let's wait and see. I think that's key. Let's wait and see. So which is very, 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 very pivotal. So let's wait and see how everything pans out. Now I want to talk about the big one because we need to have that discussion. I'm gonna come to Mauricio Pochettino and Chelsea first before I come to Ruben Amorim. So today I didn't watch the match today because I had different things to do. I only watched the highlight, and the reason I didn't watch the match for me is I've already told people when it comes to Chelsea situation, I'm becoming numb already with the situation. And the reason is because Chelsea board, the direction they are going to, doesn't inspire me as a fan base. It does not inspire me as a fan base. That's the key. It does not inspire me as a fan base. And what would it take them for them to start protecting me? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what will inspire them to what to change their mentality going forward. Clearly, but the thing is not working. It's not working. And are you gonna persist with him toward the end of the season? I don't think that will work because I don't know the people that went to the match going fans that went. You can see the boo from shouting on Bully, shouting on Pochettino. Pochettino for me already knows. He knows his time is up as a manager. He knows. He just waiting for the P45, and once he get that, he will bounce. I think he knows. So he's just waiting for them to officially announce it. And this is I'm gonna go to the ownership of Chelsea. Why this long? Why this long? Why? Why this long? That's my question. Why this long? Why take this long time to make a very, very, very good decision? That decision should have been made immediately in lost. Like I said, immediately in lost. That I think it should have been made to December for me because with December there's still hope that okay, we can still catch up, we can still do very well, blah 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 blah. We can still join some points together and at least go far in the table. Since August under Pochettino with regrets, for me, we have not go forward. And I keep asking myself, what is the manager holding? What is the ownership holding on to? Because if you get to a stage where you put Chelsea fan base to start cursing, start abusing, start swearing. Now it's getting to the stage now already where the ownership are not safe from criticism. They are not safe and they are not exempted from criticism. The board, Paul Wilson and our steward also are not exempted from that. They will eventually go. Once you let go of coach, sack Will Stanley, sack Stewart. Both of them need to follow him. Bring in a director of football who understands the ethos of football. Let him be the manager of that. Once he becomes the manager, he understands the ethos of the football.
Then the football brain will start talking to each other. They will make a better decision making. Right now, the ownership are making a quack decision. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. From Pochettino to the boardroom, we have to sack anybody sackable in that team. Let's let them go because they've been poor. They have been poor. And I said again, Pochettino for me is not helping himself. It's not. The fan base is deteriorated already. See, like he wants to win. You can't win the fan base over. It's not possible. So the fan base doesn't like it. From minute one, they don't like it. So there is no way you're gonna win them over because they don't like it. That's number one. So how many matches are we gonna lose to they officially make a decision? I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna win the FA Cup. With this team and Pochettino, it's not guaranteed for me. It's not. The person you sack him now, or do you wait till the summer? Because if you don't wait till the summer, a lot of damage will happen. Or will you do something like Tuchel, where you announce him now, and you make it official, you will leave in the summer. So if you're gonna do that, that okay, you start Pochettino now, you will leave in the summer. How does the player react? The day you are saying, okay, let's all play for the money, let's all play for the gaffer and do very well going forward. Or we do down tools. That's the key. Because Bayern Munich player down tools on Tuchel already. So it's a tricky situation. Mm, It's a very tricky situation for the board. They have to find a way to make the right decision. They have to, whether they like it or not, they have to find a way. So they have to find a way. You can't win the fan base over without results. You've made you, Chelsea board have made the worst decision ever in footballing this footballing ethos. And it's kind of making me laugh when I see when for me I'm seeing the decision they are making. Sack Stewart, stamp on Winston, bring in Michael Edwards, and bring in Paul Mitchell. Make Edward the CEO, then make Paul Mitchell the director of football. Very simple. Very, very simple. Those two knows how to build a team. Those two has worked with youngsters before. Paul Mitchell worked with Mbappe, Bernardo Silva, Adama Falcao, so many of players there. He worked with them. They already worked with Southampton already, with Port and Southampton. He worked in Monaco. He's doing very well. So Edward has worked with Liverpool, brought in players from that club and everything. So bringing Edward as the CEO of football, then bringing Paul Mitchell as the director of football. That's it. The structure is fixed. Those are the people that will choose the manager. And when they make the decision, the footballing aspect will work out on itself because now there is a structure and a balance in the team where we know exactly what is going on. We know who to call, we know who to react to. But if you don't know, if you are not, if the structure is not right and the structure is shaky from upstairs, how do they expect it to work with the players? Because the players will mess up. The players will mess up. No matter what, you can't change it no matter what. They will mess up. And are you gonna change it? I'm not sure of that. But that will not work. If you wanna change that, it won't work. It will not work. So you have to find a way to change the status of the team. If they are going to do it, if they do it, that I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think they know what is going on to do because if you look at the fans today, that's why I'm not happy today. They actually called them out for me. They deserve to do that because it has been symbolic for me. It's been from the team to the manager to the players and everything. It's been beyond joke. It's a joke of a club right now. Chelsea is a joke right now. We're at the top of the town. And it's good because the ownership needs to learn the hard way. You have to learn the hard way. With coming with an ambition to spend money, you are spending money on the wrong people, bringing the right people. Stop listening to advice from the weird people. There's Mitchell there. There's Edward there. Edward wants to be the CEO. That's what Liverpool are telling me. Speak to Edward. Make him the CEO of football. Give him something he will never reject. Bring it for Mitchell. Make for Michel the director of football. Now you work on the side of football. Let let the team that you brought on, you let them decide what to do going forward. It's very simple. It's very simple. When there's a doctor in the sectors in the club, in the club, the leaders of the club will keep going forward. The fan base will calm. The atmosphere will improve. How will the atmosphere improve when the director of football are there, when they are there, or Mitchell and the serious problem? They have egg in their face. Both of them need to bear the gradient punch. You have to fall out of the window. You have to. Both of them need to get the fuck out. Both of them need to go. But they are dealing with hedge fund owners, the business people, businessmen. So it will be difficult to change their mind. It will be very, very, very difficult to change their mind. You have to find a way to change their mind. You have to. It will be difficult, but you have to find a way to change their mind. And I keep telling people, I said it on my show, the match going fans has power to cause a disarray. And they are doing it, which is good. I've been saying it for a very long time. Match going fans, I'm not advocating violence, but I like what you guys do today. Keep it up. This is that keep it up. Match going fans, keep it up. For me, this should continue. Keep saying it. Abramovich, call Abramovich, we want Abramovich to come. That's number one. Call out Boli, call out Egbali, call them out. Call out Paul Winston, they were still well. Call them out. Call out Pochettino. Good. Keep doing that every match. When you do that every match, they will listen to the fan. They will. Paul Winston and Stewart, both of them need to be sacked. The immediate effect. They need to be sacked. Pochettino need to follow them. Bring in Edward and Paul Mitchell. Those are footballing people. These are football people. Yeah, these are the people that understand the standard of football, who can build, who can create a structure, better atmosphere, better playing style, better environment, better stuff. A lot. We are, but our structure has been tainted with mediocrity and stupidity. Very, very, very uncomfortable stuff to talk. We are dealing with mediocrity and stupidity. That's what we're dealing with. What we're dealing with. We started the match from a level. We end it from a level. That's interesting. So I don't know where we go from here. For me, we don't play until I believe Monday. No, until Saturday when we play Newcastle. And that one too will be toxic because Newcastle is going to be lose to win. So for me, I don't know how it goes because with Poch as a manager, it is already going forward for me. It's going backward. So we have to find the right balance to make it work. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what they're gonna do. We have to find the right way to speak to the fans. One of the ownership needs to come out and speak and apologize sincerely. They have messed up. They have li- they have literally messed up. We have to find a way. We have to find a way to fix up. They have literally just messed up. So I don't know what they do. We have to find a way to fix the ethos of the club, which is key. Whether they do it, I don't know. It depends. We'll see how they do going forward. And quickly before we arrive, because I just want to quickly do like a quick football talk. Mm-hmm. We'll do more. We'll touch more on it tomorrow. After the Manchester debut and everything, we'll talk more about the football. We'll talk more about a lot of stuff. But again, a lot needs to happen. A lot needs to happen with national team. A lot needs to happen with Chelsea, with Poch and everything. So we'll talk much about this going forward and tomorrow. Like this, it's not a like button, guys. Peace out, my people. God bless. Stay safe.